Hello and welcome everybody to Wednesday evening. Ooh, we got everything can happen over here on Wednesday. It looks like Ulyss is gonna go against the Freritos de la Vega in the CPL Premier League as well. I can't believe these guys, they're actually everywhere. And we do have new members joining. Of course, the Lions of Freritos de la Vega UnderTheGun did show up on the rosters, and right now we're gonna start to see them joining the correct slots, and also we do need to see Kacheka join as well. It did take us a little while to find out exactly about the lobby and so on and so forth. It looks like there was a bit of a miscommunication over there, but we solved it. Good evening, Medicine 07017. Good evening, sir. Bonsoir, CC Pyro. Hello. Good evening, sir. Andy Reo. Hello and welcome. We got also Momiko in the house. Hello. Hi. Bonsoir, monsieur. Hello, sir. Also, yes, indeed, I did wanted to start it as soon as possible. The issue with it, and by the way, hello there, sir, and welcome. The issue with it, I usually put all of the games on YouTube, so I do want to have the start as close as possible to the actual start. Sometimes it's a little bit later, sometimes it is a little bit earlier and so on, but I do try to have it over there, over there. Because I cut the start, I like the whole early stream, the whole like 20 minutes or whatever we do, it's cut from YouTube. Major Render, good evening, sir, and welcome. All Triangle, hello and welcome. Closine did pick up that first promotion. He got it. Willkommen. And of course, I do hope you're gonna have a wonderful time with us tonight. Tito's, hello and welcome. It was, man, Tito's, good evening, sir. Do I get this correctly? Did you actually want to pick up that first promotion too? And Cleosin just snatched it away? Did that actually happen? Diablo09, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome to the stream. So I do want to take a look over here on the rosters. We do have on one side the Titiits with Sprig, Sun-Tzu, and Lege. Is that what I'm seeing? Is that correct over here? Yeah, I think I know. I think actually they need to switch, because Titiits is definitely on Freritos de la Vega. So I'm feeling, no, that's not it. That's not happening. So I think we're gonna have actually Sprig with Lege, with Sun-Tzu and Chuck on Ulyss, and then on the other side, wait, we got Ulhas. We do have UnderTheGun, Bartsake, and Titiits. Okay, that's the split of the teams over here. So hopefully we're gonna see them start choosing the maps soon enough. We do have, like usual, a bit of a change over here in CPL Premier League. First of all, we're gonna have a few auto bans for them, and on the other side we do have BCY activated, captains only, just the capitals with Legacy City Center yields. I do want to quickly, as soon as possible, take a look and oh wait, they started the map pool. Okay, when we have time. Swim 07, hello there, sir. 6 versus 6-5. It is a 4 versus 4. We're just two observers here taking up the higher slots, and they're gonna fight in as 4 versus 4. Good evening, sir, by the way, and welcome. We do have in the map pool choices, Continents and Islands, Pangea, Primordial, 7 Seas, Terra Map, and Highlands available for them to pick. They're gonna go for 1, taking them down one by one over there, and we're gonna need to see what they're gonna end up on. Of course, as you can see, they did take out Continents and Islands. They took out Primordial. I think also Inland Sea got the draft then. And unfortunately, Primordial did also got taken down. And that is unfortunate. Well, it is what it is. Terra Map is also a stand-in for Pangea Classic Ridges. And Pangea normally, well, Standard Ridges got taken down right now. So we got only the big maps. 7 Seas, Terra Map, as in Pangea Classic Ridges and Highlands available for them to pick. Both of these players have seen and played against each other for so long in multiple competitions. The CPL Squadrons, the CPL Premier League right now, in the CWC, they fought so many times. And I can only imagine they have quite a bit of history on them. There is a newcomer on the block that did get recruited recently by Ulyss. His name is Sun-Tzu, and we do need to see how he's going to develop under the wing of Lege, under the wing of Sprig, and we're going to see how he's actually going to fare in the games here. They did just take out Highlands as an option, so we might actually see the game being picked on Pangea, classic ridges. Okay, so this is the Pangea that actually spawns relatively random, those mountains. They're not pegged to the continents, or I should say to the continent masses, the edges of the continents. So we will see quite a bit of available choices for them to go against each other from a relatively early game, which is going to be amazing for us. More action from the beginning, which is good, always good, like I always like to say, right? No Pedro today, when we might see it, we don't know yet. So excited for the game, competitive indeed. We'll see how this goes, you know, slowly but surely. Okay, so they're starting the active ban phase. Slowly they're taking out the options they don't want to see in the game here. And we do have, as you can see, Goal as the first pick, with Zulu coming up next. 4 more choices right after this, and we're gonna see what's gonna be chosen. So excited for Pakachudi will take his seat. Oh, that's actually gonna be quite something if they go for Pakachudi. UnderTheGun is well known for trying to go for Inca, so I wouldn't take that out of the box there. We do have a Goal, of course, for multiple times. JR did tell us Goal is broken. Yeah, man, he's so powerful. He's such a big man. And of course, you see it ended up as a first pick. I do have to mention on the Terra map, since it is going to be quite close, or I should say the players will spawn relatively close to each other. They don't need to take civilizations, or they usually want to take civilizations with a lot of bonuses when it comes to close range or classical medieval types of units. Now, of course, that means Vietnam, that means Maya, that means Persia, that means Cree, that so many others like Zulu and Mobande here, but also Kongo. I gotta say, the big Kongo, the man himself, can also be chosen. They do have 2 more choices to take away those options, and I do also want to reiterate the bans. The early, we do have auto bans in the Premier League in the form of Mali, if I'm not mistaken, and 2 others. It was give me a second. It was, oh my god, Mali, Maori, and somebody else, but I forgot the third one. But anyway, how viable is Uzetian in teamers in your opinion? Actually, we don't have it yet. We didn't allow them yet. So yeah, it's you know. Toothpies also, good evening, sir. How are you doing? I do want to double check those bans here. Kree got taken down, and let me actually take a quick peek over here to see. Oh my god, for some reason I always forget this. Can you imagine? Like I've said it for like 10 times and I still forget it. It happens. Ban. Okay. Okay, so Mali, Maori, and Babylon. That was the third one I was missing over there, while Mapuche did get in. Maya, I believe it's a targeted ban for Sun-Tzu. He really likes to play Maya, and as you can see, Team 2 actually took it out. But they did let in so many good civilizations like Vietnam, and there we go. It actually got picked up over here. So I'm not... I'm expecting... UnderTheGun to and Bartsake to actually try to counter this. And oh wait, Mali is banned. Hello, Mali is banned. Do they not know about Mali banned, or are they playing with our hearts over here? I think they're playing with our hearts over here. The spy missions on Uzetian, by the way, I guess it's not that bad, but I don't think it has the same strength of other civilizations, so I don't really see it as a pick. Remember, in the normal teamers we actually allow all of the civilizations, and it doesn't seem like it's getting picked. I can actually take a quick pick if you want, so I can see that. And Bob Zian, thank you so much for the prime, sir. Hello, hi, how are you doing? Let me take a quick peek over here and I'm gonna come up with an answer. I think I do need to Zetian. Let me see. Can we see them right here? I think okay, so it looks like yes, we can actually see it. It was picked once yesterday. It won the game once, that's it. So in the full games that we had in the CPL Premier League for like some time now, like at least a month, it was picked once. That's it. So check this out. I can wait, this is rank report. Let me go into ranks history because this is rank reporting and I believe it gets deleted every 2 days. Give me a second. This might be something Zetian. There we go. Yeah. There we go. We got more. No, 2 good picks right over here. Also in the lobby, we got Bartsake going for Rome. We got UnderTheGun going for Alexander, and Sun-Tzu is gonna need to finish those picks. It looks like they did ready up with those 2 civilizations. Oh my God, we're gonna see some Hetaris on the map. Yes, let's go. And of course, Rome coming up here. It's also gonna be a strong one for Bartsake. We've seen multiple times how Rome can do so well. So it did actually, sorry, it didn't get picked once. That was in the last 2 days, not in all of them. So we do have quite a bit of Uzetian here, 37 times. I can actually put it up on the screen, and that is how, and I there we go. 37 times it got picked up. Sometimes it got the win. Sometimes it didn't get the win. Team 2, Team 1, Team 2, Team 1. Sometimes in FFAs, by the way. This is not only in teamers. This is also in FFAs. So I guess we would need to parse a little bit better this text to find out, refine the search so we can find out exactly how many teamers. But well, I guess you can see it's a bit random at the moment. It's very hard to actually see if it's that good for how to say, for teamers or not. I do also want to point out most of the time it does, even with civilizations that don't actually get their bonuses. For example, naval Russia or something, you know, it's not really well known for its naval powers, but the player playing it using the civ knowledge and developing that empire in a certain way, it does help it be very, very good anyway. Of course, it's much easier for civilizations that do have bonuses in that aspect of the game, in war, in commerce, in culture and so on, but you can't do it with any civilization. Like we've seen multiple times middle student prove us wrong with his amazing culture victories over there with Zulu. We do have Mapuche taken down. It looks like also Spain got taken down, and the last pick over here from Sun-Tzu was Japan. 2 more civilizations that will need to appear here in the active ban phase, and we slowly are getting there to the 10 ones. We're getting there, boys. Scythia got taken down. Okay, boom. Okay, there we go. One more to go. Of course, they are quite afraid of the civilizations that do have those early bonuses. That's one of the reasons they did take out Basil II here, and I gotta say, there still are quite a few civilizations. With much pleasure, by the way, Toothpies. I gotta say, you did take me a little bit by surprise over there with the question. I wasn't ready for it. I didn't actually, since you know, it didn't appear yet in the competitive scene. It takes me a little while to see everything about the new civilizations, about Uzetian and so on. I was actually quite excited to see Mubande here, but it looks like it's not gonna be allowed. Ulhas is gonna go for Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen. I would really love to see something like Chandragupta also on this map, but well, Titiits, man, might go for the Gupta. I don't know, man, but he might go for that one. We do have some lagging going on here. I don't know what Stream Elements. I think Stream Elements just got a stroke or something, man, and yeah, I don't know what's happening with Stream Elements. Aztec is here also. Yes, they can go for Aztec. They could go for Kongo. Yes, Movemba Zinga with those amazing units. Those Mubebas, the Nagao Mubebas are amazing, unique swordsmen, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to do the best over here on the map. Movemba Zinga can actually go for other stuff like a cultural victory as well. We did talk a little bit about it with Justice on the stream about its available options, and we did see actually in other games how well it does against civilizations with ranged units. Of course, there still is, I gotta say, Keshek power available, which I would say they should pick it on the same team as Kongo, because on the other side, man, oh man, those Kesheks will have a hard time pushing through the Kongo units. If of course they spawn next to them. Now Chuck is on the buttons. He's gonna need to pick up his civilization in the next 5 turns, and it looks like it is gonna be a safety pick here. Peter, okay, he's gonna be somewhere on top on or on the bottom of the map, and you know, this is one of those civilizations that is quite adaptable most of the time. We do need to see if he's gonna have a lot of talent to play with. Sometimes Pangea does throw a wrench into our choices, into our dreams, and it doesn't actually spawn as we would like to. Let me actually put up the map here. It is gonna be Pangea Classic Ridges. Okay, so Classic Ridges, if anybody doesn't know here, we will probably see it spawn with without taking into consideration the continent splits. Titiits is gonna. Oh wait, is he playing with us? Is he actually playing with us? I'm seeing Genghis Khan, guys. I'm seeing Genghis Khan. Is he gonna? Oh no, not the Gandhi, bro. I mean, if you wanna pick one of the Indias, go for the Gupta, man. Like, why do you not like the Gupta? That extra movement on the, oh my god, on the units is amazing. 4 movement Varus, bro. Like, come on. Oh my god. Anyway, he picked it. At least he picked it. We might see some Varus on the map over here, and we do need to see how he's gonna try to get that phase generation going. He does have an extra follower belief to choose from, and I'm not so convinced he's actually gonna be the one playing it. And as you can see, he did choose to switch with Alexander. He's a much more aggressive player usually when it comes to the war, so or I should say the overall game. So he does like to play these civilizations a little bit, you know, play the strong ones, the aggressive ones, the direct power ones. Circa Sassian, good evening, sir, and welcome. Are we gonna see some religious sieves, please? Well, it looks like we do. It looks like we do have on one side Russia, and on the other side we got Gandhi. Then we might see that happening. Some religious play over there. Now, like I was saying, we do need to see how it is gonna go. And the Bartsake is asking for the map. Ulhas is saying, the chat. Ulhas is saying that he's copying the strategy of Chad, the strategy. And we'll see. Gandhi, the peaceful guy among all of these warmongers. I know, right? He's gonna need to do something for us, you know. We're gonna need to see how this is gonna look like. So Lege is gonna go for Peter. He wants to be in the seeming position. He wants to be somewhere all alone and just take care of his people there. Bartsake with Rome. We do have UnderTheGun with Gandhi. We got Sun-Tzu on Movemba at Zinga. Ulyss is gonna get Catherine de Medici. Sprig is gonna have Hojo Tokimun and Chuck on Batriu. And then last but not least, we do have Alexander with Macedon. I gotta say, I am quite sad that we don't actually see Persia a little bit more in the game, and I would have loved to actually see also the new Hojo in the game as well. Gandhi and the peaceful guy is not really the right description in Civ 6. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my god. Anyway, let's actually put up the prediction over here. Start the prediction. How many remaps we're gonna have? Let's put it for 5 minutes. We do have to see how this is gonna go. BBG Gandhi should get 50% production on nukes. Yay! Trojan Man, good evening, good evening. Going with another Decisive. Haven't seen it go well recently. Yeah, I gotta say he keeps on trying, but I guess it does take a little bit of luck when it comes to how to say, the spawn and everything, you know, like the allies you're gonna have and how your allies are gonna do and so on. Whoa, wow, Zangi Danks, oh my god, this is plus 18, bro. We got Japan over here, Sprig on the coast with Zangi Danxia next to him. Does he have an opponent to go against? Does he have an opponent? He has, wait, this is Kongo, right? That's an ally. We got Rome over here that's gonna trade the punches, that's gonna take all of those samurais. Oh my god, okay. Well, we're gonna need to see how he's gonna develop here. He does have a little while to go to the south to actually get to the Roman cities, and as you can see over here, Sprig it might get the choice to settle second on Zangi Danks. Yeah, that is going to be quite nice. We do have him with that 2-2 base underneath. I do see a plus 4 campus in the south next to those reef tiles, and he can actually put quite a few cities in the south there to get to Rome. Nobody's going to be on the western coast. Nobody is going to come against him with boats. Not that they want to take on Japan. Yeah, Momiko, that's some good M map. Yeah, that is indeed a M map. What, it's a bad map? I don't know. Is it an M map or a bad map? What do you think? Or it's a tie wing map or something. I don't know. If you nuke every other shift till you last one, and you have peace though. yeah. When it's only one, it is what it is. Or a spider from face. Yeah, that also might be a spider there. Let's take a look at the Kongo spawn. He is gonna have a 2-2 if he actually settles in place there. He has some bananas in the south, but only a 3-1. Some other 2-2s to work here, and I do see he's well, gonna have a lot of fresh water from these rivers. You can see so much green around him. We're gonna also have him relatively close to India, and that's gonna be an opponent for him. And those Varus will actually have a target against somebody. You've just seen UnderTheGun settle over there to the southeast. That also means Kongo will probably need to expand a little bit more to the northwest. Yes, he can put a few cities, like 1, 2, 3 cities, east, southeast, and south. But then he's gonna have to do something about India. It does look like the Roman settles that I was talking about earlier will probably take a while to get going, to actually have any kind of war with Japan, or even some how to say, some trades with his ally. It's gonna take a while until they connect their economies here. But Rome does have Torres del Pain appeared over here. It does have 1, 2, 3 tiles with extra production. Unfortunately, the other ones, well, I guess 4 tiles. So you do have a forest here, but it's only a 4-1, bro. Come on, man. Why you do this to me? Well, we do have a cattle tile for him to go for in the south for that extra food. He has so much food next to that Torres, and he can settle cities towards it. Not bad, but man, it could have been so much better. Now, the good thing is he's not going to be afraid of actually settling on the coast here. I do see multiple cities that he could go for. Like I see this one, the cattle tile, the jade tile could be a nice settle. He could try to settle one over there on the 2-2. No fresh water. Well, I guess he does have fresh water, right? This is a lake, so he does have fresh water. All in all, it's going to be fine. I guess the biggest question would be if Rome is going to prefer the 2-2 or the 3-1. Is he going to move or settle in place? And I'm pretty sure Bartsake is right now churning numbers over there in his mind, seeing if he wants to do this or that. And of course, we're going to have an answer soon from him. He's actually the last one to do that choice from his team. Moving forward, we do have also a Macedon here. Map ban wonders again. Actually, I haven't spoken about them in so long. I think it is Giant Causeway got taken down. Lysenfjord and another one. So yeah, I believe those two, and all of the other ones, as like all of the BBG wonders got taken down, which I believe they're gonna get a facelift, as in they're gonna get a change from BBG, and we might get a vote to let them back in, but it's still, it's happened. Also Torres, yes, that is a Torres. That is a Torres next to Rome. Yes. Yes, we do actually have quite a few good wonders. Looking at India, by the way, we do have him with a 3-1 base. He did get a cattle settle, and I do see he's gonna have a Titial to settle as well to the northeast. That also puts him in a range to do coastal trade routes with Alexander if he settles the Titial, and Alexander puts actually a settle over there on the olives or maybe the sugar tile. They could set up coastal trade routes, which will mingle the gold, will bring the gold for everybody. Oh yes, yes, just throw away gold of everybody. Money, you get money, they get money, everybody gets money. Woo! But then Delhi is gonna need to figure out his adjacent land. We do have Mubanza Kongo to the northwest, which that river is pointing to. And we're gonna need to see if he's gonna manage to take on those Kongo warriors successfully. Looking at on Pella, we do have a 2-2 base for Titiits. He is gonna have a +3 harbor immediate, +3 campus immediately, and also multiple other ones over here. I see a +4, I see a +6, I see a +4. Oh my god, this is like amazing, amazing campus land. Now we do need to see if he has an opponent. Like this is the prerequisite of a very good Macedonian settle. Do you have an opponent to go against at the beginning of the game? You want to use those setaris, you know, you want to spank those opponents of yours with those units. So let's take a look here. There is Mount Roraima, and there we go. We got Leech coming up in the southwest, actually just a few rivers away from those Hetaris. It's actually perfect distance to get your encampments going, you know, get those Basiliki Paids in them, and just start to pump out the Hetaris like there's no tomorrow. Get the science, get the protection, get everything in there. And I'm pretty sure Leech is gonna be like frowning when he's gonna see those Hetaris show up on his doorstep over there. He's like, oh no, this is happening to me again. No. Let's see. Elohim also, good evening, sir. We are talking, is France the little mark on the bottom of the right map? No, it's actually this. We got France over here. Paris is to the north of Macedon, and it looks like we do have Vietnam in the southeast as well. But I do want to keep an eye out on Russia here. It looks like he's gonna have a strong religious idols with 4 copper mines if he wants to go for it, and he does have a decent amount of food coming up from the horse and the sheep. I do see in the south west he's gonna have a few settles to go for, unfortunately he's probably not gonna go for the coastal settlers because it's Rome, and we might actually see Rome went for the eastern settle that blocks off those other settles I was talking about. Oh my god, all of those other settles. I mean, I know he didn't know about it. No, he didn't. Polush, good evening, ma'am. Hello there, bonsoir, bienvenue. Yeah, that's, I guess it's not the best, but it can work. It can work. He does have a decent amount of hills. He's gonna need a bit more food, which I'm pretty sure he's gonna get with Feed the World and so on. We'll see. We'll see how he tries to develop, and even if they want to remap this. By the way, you gotta put on those predictions. By the way. You're wrong. Wait, has everybody seen the new leaders? No, not yet. We do have Catherine de Medici with one big continent, and he does have to go against Macedon. No, they're allies, that's fine. He does have to go against Vietnam. Yes, he does have a target. So we got one target here, another war here, another war here, and another war here. Oh my god, it's actually 2 versus 2. Actually, it's 1 versus 1, 1 versus 1, 1 versus 1, 1 versus 1, 1 versus 1. Oh my. Do they get to see each other? That's the biggest question, because we do have only a few seconds to go. We will turn 8 right now. They do have 20 more seconds to go, and we're gonna see if they want to keep this map or not. No teammates on Russia. I think no teammates actually. Does he not have anybody? No, he's all alone here. He is all alone. He is between Rome to the west side, UnderTheGun to the north, and then Macedon to the northeast. Is this the same river? This is Wadi Al Ruma. Wait, this sounds like Indian. Arabian River, okay. Well, we got a map vote here. We're gonna figure out if they wanna remap this or not. Looks like UnderTheGun, Titiits, Bartsake, Ulhas just finished voting, and then we do have Lege's team needing to click those buttons. We're gonna see what he's gonna choose there. 9 seconds to go, guys. 8 seconds to go. And I was thinking, okay, this is gonna be it. They're gonna throw Lege under the bus. Oh no, Lege! I mean, you know, on one side, Lege is probably confident he has this in the bag, like he can defend against multiple opponents if need be. He's in the Tundra. Not that many people actually want Tundra cities. So maybe he's not going to be the first choice of attack of their opponents. He does not know. We do have Macedon over here to the northeast. This is it, guys. This is it. This is gonna be the map that's gonna be played out. I'm actually gonna put it up on the screen here. Manage prediction, no remap on the Pangea map. Classic regions. We do have multiple civilizations now that started to meet each other. For example, Japan did manage to meet Rome. We do have Japan also managing to figure out the Zangidangxia, but he did move off the coast. That actually blocks that settle I was thinking about earlier, but he has another one here to the southeast. Is not that bad. We do have him also going for holy sites over here. Sprig is gonna try to pull off that religious Japan, which I gotta say he might. Well, okay, never mind. He's gonna split it with Lege, right? One is gonna take Feed the World, and the other one is gonna take choral music. You do see India is also putting down holy sites, but it's gonna take a lot longer for India to get something. And as you can also see, India is not really rushing anything. She just pre-placed his holy site and is taking it slow. I gotta say something that I didn't say before. Do you see this +7 campus? This is a +7 campus on the base with another +4 over here, with another +4 over here. Like, really, bro? +7 campus? Okay, can I add team names? Yes, sir, I can. Let's actually take a look. On the left side, we do have Freritos de la Vega. That's actually that one. And then we do have Ulyss on the right side. Okay, so let me actually put it up over here and put them nicely. There we go, and just drag them properly in their correct niche. There we go. That's what it should be. Battle for the lake incoming. Yes. Well, we do need to see. Oh, a relic just got taken by somebody, and I missed it. A relic. It was Titiits that got a relic. Oh my God, God of the Forge or Initiation Nights. What is he gonna pick? Okay, so I did finish the prediction. We do need to take a look at each of the civilizations to see their early options, and at the same time take a look at their strategic choices. We do have Kyoto here with settler coming up in 5. That's going to be his second one. He did finish his early holy site, and it will take a little time to actually gather all of those great prophet points. It doesn't look like he's in a hurry either, so he's not going to try to rush any kind of religion here, especially after he's seen Delhi is not actually benefiting from any great prophet yet. He did not start up his holy site. He did not finish his holy site. We do have Zangidangxia next to Kyoto. I do see an iron tile also over there in the first ring. He does not have horses in the first city or in the second one. He went for the north one, and that's, yes, he's gonna have actually nice adjacency for campuses or his holy sites, but in the south he's gonna have the resource named horses. Yeehaw. Well, we do need to check out how he's gonna try to deal with Bartsake. It looks like it will take a little time for the Empire of Japan to start getting around. He is getting fertility rates as a pantheon, and he's gonna start improving his land with a free builder that he got. He got some extra food from the wheat tiles, for the maize tiles, and as you can see, something hit this. This is a 1-4 tile. This is unbelievable. He got so lucky. That's the first event, and it actually improved his hurricane run in the Reich Ocean to fertilize the tiles over there. Well, wait, it says two. Oh, there's a 2-3 tile also here. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. TRB242, thank you so much for the follow. I think Twitch is having some issues. Like I hear notifications, but then I see lagging notifications in stream chat, and then I don't know what's going on. We got another relic found for Lege. Wait, that is gonna be a relic for Sun-Tzu. Oh my god. That is gonna be the first relic of Zinga. Oh yes, oh my, that Kongo, man. That Kongo is gonna go wild. We're gonna see Kongo dancing, Kongo bouncing. We got Kongo over here with the settler coming up in 2. Is getting monuments coming up from Bamba, and I do see is gonna actually get this river connected. He is settling right in the face of Delhi and might actually cause some issues. There's some friction. We're gonna need to see how he's gonna try to go around it. Now he is trying to also block India's scout from actually getting forward, and we do have Japan getting a scout from the west side. That is gonna be his ally, so he doesn't really need to worry about it. It's just getting some vision for him. Of course, has multiple choices of settles. If he wants to go for the south, he's going to have a lot of jobs. If he wants to go for the west, a lot of jobs. To the northeast, not that many jobs, but a lot of strategic resources. He does have his horse tile, 2 tiles out from Mubanza, Kongo to the northeast, and then another iron tile in the 3rd ring. Going to be a little bit expensive, but I'm pretty sure he's going to want to settle there. Not right meow, though, because look at India's scout. Man, he was not faced by Kongo, and he just went in and tried to figure out exactly what's going to happen in the capital city of Mubanza, Kongo. Looking in the south here, we do have Rome coming up with Japan. Okay, with Japanese scouts, Kongo scouts. Wait, did he not figure out Torres? Oh, he did, but too late. He just figured it out. Oh my god, he figured it out after he settled his 2nd city. Oh, that is painful. Oh my god, that is just unlucky, bro. Bartsake here did improve his 2 horse tiles, so he's getting 3 2 tiles to work, has multiple 2-2s also around that city. And I do see the city of Kume on the west side is going to need to couple the banana with a 3-1 with some extra food with the 1-3-1 gypsum. But I think he's actually working something else. I think he's actually working a 1-2 or something, because you can see, or a 2-2, even a 2-2, because he has 12 turns to grow with the population, and he's trying to maximize the production rather than anything else. Well, at some point he's gonna need to balance that out somehow, you know, do the balancing act in the game here, you know. Everything in Civilization, can you imagine, like, everything in Civilization is one of those balancing acts like this, you know, you gotta do like this. Continents, I guess we do need to speak about them. We do have a green continent here, a big yellow continent there to the north, a big purple continent also to the southeast, where Macedon did meet Russia, and that is an encounter of the 3rd kind. And then we do have the big one over here, the red one on the east side, where there are some shots being taken out, some hills popping off also. No remap, yeah, no remap, this is it. Also, good evening, Project Cisco, how are you doing, sir? How are you this evening? Mardonior, good evening also. Bonsoir, monsieur. Lege will fortify water on the 4-2. No Torres for Rome. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. And that is so unfortunate for Rome over here. The fact that he did not find Torres early on did deny him the opportunity to go for the Torres tile. And also the fact that he moved right side with the city of Rome instead of settling in place did deny him the opportunity of settling the cattle tile and benefiting from all of those other tiles. Anyway, Rome does have an iron tile to the south of Kume in the 2nd ring, and I do see Magnus starting to establish there in the capital city in 4 turns, and we do have another settler in 1, and that is gonna need to be defended here by a slinger. The slingers are not really the correct units, or I should say the best unit, not the correct units, you know, in certain terms. An escort is better than no escort, but they're not the best units to defend your settler if you're going against scouts or warriors or something, or any other unit against your opponent, mostly because the defense strength of the slinger is very tiny. He's tiny, he's small, you know, it's not that strong, you know. It actually, the slinger, you can imagine the slinger having a very big hand, but he's a very tiny body, you know, like does a lot of damage, but then dies because of heartache, how to say, a little tiny scratch on his leg or something. Tito's, India, France and Macedonia could create a great trading zone. India, France and Macedonia, oh right, they can, but France, I think it's oh, they're actually from the same team, so yeah, they could create this, and it looks like immediately UnderTheGun did notice this and put a city over there to the northeast. It looks like also Sun-Tzu was not faced by UnderTheGun's scout. He did get that settler to the northeast, and we will see him settle all of that, all of those strategic resources. We also have UnderTheGun not taking any chances. Looks like he's putting down an encampment from Delhi, which will require quite a bit of more food over there in the capital for the extra housing. He's also getting more holy sites being built from his cities. He did just finish one from Jabalpur, got the one in Delhi finished, and I do see at the moment we don't have anybody actually getting the great prophets. Japan is on 2 great prophets, Russia is on 1, and India is on 2. In the city of Calcutta, we do have already iron improved. I do see UnderTheGun is gonna get refished to also work, and that city does have a T-tile underneath it, giving him not only that little tiny bonus of science, but also an amenity throughout his empire. That's very, very important. We do need to see if he's gonna get horses throughout his empire. Here it does not look like he's gonna have easy access to horses. To the northwest of Calcutta, we do have it in the 3rd ring, but he's probably gonna need to buy that ring or settle it. That is gonna be something. What about the new prediction? Oh yeah, I guess we should. Let me actually put it up here. We're kind of halfway through the civilization, so I was thinking maybe like wait, but I guess you guys wanted from the beginning. You guys saw something that you really liked, you really enjoyed, so you're like, yes, let me put the points, let me put the points. Dun, 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 dun. Brain said one thing and typed another. Yeah, man, it happens to me so many times. Oh my god, yes, yes, I like, it takes me like, I need to re-watch something, reread something to actually figure out what I wanted to say there. It's so weird. There we go, guys. We actually have the prediction going on here. Freritos de la Vega just got 23,000 points and Ulyss is 0. Guys, somebody just dropped a lot of points there. Oh my god. Do you know something that we don't know? Like, this is like standing in line, you know, like the track races over there, and you see the other guy in front of you, like saying, oh, I want to put 100,000 on that horse. You see that horse? He's talking with the red line and behind his back over there. Oh yeah, that horse, 100,000 points. Boom, and you're like, man, this guy knows something. Like, you know, he's that type of guy over there that has connections, man. He's connected. We gotta learn what he knows, man. Oh my god, and you see like all of the line over there in the back. Oh yeah, we put 1,000 on that, 2,000, 3,000 on that. Oh my god, somebody just dropped 50,000 on Ulyss. Okay, we got a race going. Yeah. Okay, so Macedon here coming up with City Patreon Goddess. Okay, that's a new one. Titiits is actually gonna have 50% off the first districts that he's gonna build, and he did start with surprise, 3 encampments coming up from him. We got him with Moksha establishing in the city of Pella. We do have him improving his iron tile here. He does have a horse tile to also go for, and I do see he's benefiting from a geothermal next to the city of Pitna, and or I should say between the city of Pitna and Pella. I'm a bit surprised he didn't go for campuses also, but he might actually go right now. We do have him going for archery, and no, I think he's Hetari. He's like fully focused on Hetari. Like this is one of the most, like the biggest rushes that we're gonna see here from Macedon. Like I'm actually surprised that he picked City Patron Goddess instead of something like a God of the Forge or, you know, Initiation Rites. But I do see the Basilica Pades being built. I see he's getting 3 encampments, and then I see he's going horseman, I think, in 12 turns. Like that means only one thing and one thing only. He wants to finish the buildings and get Hetaris. Like that's just gonna be his full on advantage in the game here. Just gonna go full steam ahead, choo choo, against a Liege over there. Man, I think Liege definitely needs defender. Man, he needs defender. I don't know about you, but right now in Liege's land, like there are so many rumors of war there. We do need to take a look also on France. We do have him with the religious settlements as a pantheon. It does look like he's going to benefit from very good resources here. He has 2 coffee tiles in his initial settles. I see Paris, and they just get 1 over there in the south. I see La Rochelle getting 1 over there to the west side, and Marseille, it does get to benefit from some spices. We do have some stone, which, I mean, the stone is not that great. You see it, you know, not that, you know, let's that's the correct sound, right? The stone sound. Anyway, we do have Magnus coming up here in Paris, and I do see he's putting down an encampment. Okay, I mean, I guess it's because Vietnam to the east side. He knows he's gonna need to figure this out. Guard Imperial might actually come against Chuck over here, and I'm pretty sure Chuck is gonna need to find how to defend against them. He has a significant amount of land to settle in the south, and I do see France can settle north, can settle east, can settle south as well, to take out Samarkand, for example, as a city, and try to figure out if he can get this river closer to Vietnam. Of course, France does benefit from extra intel on opponent's movements, does get an extra +3 damage from the beginning, which is amazing, but at the same time you do need to figure out how to play it to get the same stance as your opponent. The biggest challenge here is Vietnam is gonna have a lot of science and a lot of culture early on. Like those tons with the campuses, with the mountains, with all, oh my god, look at Chuck over here. Like, man, Chuck is gonna fight with planes when France is gonna get crossbows. You know, like this is gonna be such a big difference between them. We're gonna need to see how Ulhas is going to manage to get out of this, and of course the fact that we do have an encampment put down by him. We are starting to figure out he might try something with the Corsair, but we'll see if he's going to be successful in his endeavors. He only has 7 science and 10 culture, while on the other side we do have Chuck on 12 and 5. The difference is not that big, but it's happening. Wait, why do we have Sun-Tzu disconnecting, manually disconnect? Did he? Did he rage quit? Sun-Tzu is here. No, he can't. Like, he didn't lose anything, right? He didn't lose his 4. Okay. I don't get it. Also, Sprig, why aren't you buying the Zangidang satire? Oh, did he get to... Did he... what? What's going on? Does anybody have some information about what's going on here? Gigiana, then they try to get to turn to roll over and will relobby as soon as it does. Oh, I see. That's that was the issue. It wasn't rolling over. Okay. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna disconnect and wait for them to see what it is. Thank you so much, by the way, for telling me. I didn't actually. I was so fully focused on talking about everything there and trying to figure out, okay, how to bring some entertainment over here that I totally missed what was going on there. Come on, man. Okay, so let me actually see if they are getting this going, and we're gonna need to check it out. Come on, what's happening here? Boom, 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 boom. Well, I guess this gives me a good time to actually talk about something else. I did manage to get some information about batteries. Have you guys taken a look at batteries? Maybe it is not the biggest subject in the world, but there are some batteries on the line, some discoveries over there that might give a fair competition to the lithium-ion. That is going to be quite something in the next time. You can actually find out more information on my blog, OnSpotTV.net. Let me actually figure out if they got this going. Let me tune in Lege's stream and see if he's actually doing something, or maybe somebody can relay some information. Okay, so okay. Oh no. Oh no, Lege's stream is already saying, oh, he's back in the lobby, and I see the first comment over there from somebody is Lege mort. And I'm like, oh no, why? What did you do to Lege, man? Yeah, Medicine 017, 30 seconds in Romanian. Wait, right now? Knochen, is this tournament or sorry, I can't see, or a league game? This is well, I guess depends on how you say, how you look at it. We do have the CPL Premier League, so you can, you know, figure out that it's from the name. It's basically a league. It is like it is also the qualifier for the next season of the CWC, which we will probably announce soon enough, right after the finals. We are waiting for all of the, you know, the finals to do, finish, and we're gonna need a winner, and after that we're gonna have a feedback session and everything. So we do have a league. You can actually take a look over here, CPL Premier. It's in the title. You can take a look at the results, the standings, and everything for the different divisions, and slowly but surely we're gonna get that going. I'm still watching, trying to figure out where. Okay, there we go. So somebody's connecting, so I can actually connect back. Okay, there we go. Also, good evening, by the way. I'm not sure how to say your name. Knochen? Is that how you say your name? Is that like knock knock? Might be, right? Anyway, connecting to players, hopefully we're gonna get this sooner rather than later. I do see actually Lege did get in. Okay, so we do have the lobby there being recreated. Wait, is that the actual lobby or not the lobby? Well, it's bone. Oh, I see. It's bone. Okay, got it. Thank you. Okay, so I'm hoping, actually I didn't get inside of the game, so I think this is the re-lobby, right? I think this is the re-lobby. I hope this is the re-lobby. I really hope this is the re-lobby. I don't see any ping. Okay, there we go. I see pings now. 0ms, 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 0ms. What is this happening here? Is this Steam throwing a wrench? Let me actually restart Steam. I'm gonna restart Steam. Yeah, I'm gonna restart Steam. That's good to know, by the way. Bon. Was that a play on bonbon, like the bonbons? Like, how do you say, candy? Okay, Steam restarted successfully. No actual update. Okay, no update for Civ either. I'm clicking on play button and it's starting. Well, hopefully it says loading. Yeah, there we go. And honestly, I would take this time to actually get a bit more coffee. Maybe put some some water as well here. You didn't answer me, by the way, Medicine. Do you want right now the 30 seconds in Romanian? Because it feels like it's a bit stale, you know, like I'm gonna talk 30 seconds about maybe the game, but you want to see the pictures, and you know, it might not be that interesting. Before the game start. Before the game start. Oh, I see. So you want me to do an introduction in Romanian? Oh, that's gonna be actually a hard one. Oh man. Okay, introduction in Romanian to get back in the game. Okay. You know, we're gonna do that. Guys, I gotta say something. I'm so happy about something. I managed to go under 90 kilos. Woo! Man, I was hitting 95 a few months ago. I started getting a diet slowly. You know, it's not that painful of a diet, and not that hard, I should say, on the food. But I did get it back to under 90. I'm so happy. And you know what's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna come to France and I'm gonna be like, ooh, croissant, ooh, cookies, ooh, everything over here is gonna be so cool. And I'm gonna come back with big belly. You know? Big belly. Okay, there we go. So I think everybody has zero mess. So, 30 seconds in Romanian. Ne pregătim acum să intrăm înapoi în joc. Avem în fața noastră două echipe foarte puternice, ambele din Franța. Pe de-o parte avem echipa Ulyss. Astăzi cu Lege, cu Chuck, cu Sun-Tzu și... încă un jucător care nu vine în minte. Sprig, de asemenea, pe partea lor. În partea cealaltă o să avem UnderTheGun, Bartsake, Ulhas, Titiits. Am avut niște probleme tehnice, dar acum ne întoarcem în joc și o să vedem acțiunea revenind la normal. În același timp, Lege este atacat de... vecinii lui, Macedonia, acolo se pregătește de război și o să fie atât de greu pentru Rusia să poată să reziste. I think that's about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I had to do it. You know, it's a redeem on the channel. 30 seconds in Romanian. There we go. I did mess up a little bit there. Through the middle, I forgot one of the names and so on, but it's fine. It's alright. It's fine. We're getting there. Okay, so coming up here, we were talking about Macedon, and then we moved on towards France. We got to talk about the choice of the encampment there in Paris, and we do have a builder coming up from Ulhas. He's going to start improving his land. He does need to get his iron up, and that's actually going to be quite a challenge for them. They do need to get so many resources to Alexander. I don't think any of the other ones will get enough resources for themselves. Now, Vietnam on this side, we do have him putting down the tons. In 2 turns, he's going to have 3 tons online and working. He's going to get all of that extra culture generated. And we do see him already with 2 campuses, one a +4 and another +2. That's going to turn into a +3. And then we do see him benefiting from horses next to Thang Long, getting Moksha in there established. And I honestly, I'm a bit surprised we don't see him with Pingala, but I'm thinking we're gonna see Pingala soon enough in Kongo when he's gonna get the necessary culture. Of course, with Vietnam, you do go very quickly for that culture, so that is gonna be quite something. Linda, hello there, ma'am. Good evening. Whoop whoop, indeed. Okay, so coming up here. Oh, wait, hello, sir. All those French pastries can turn anyone into. Yeah. Tempoed, bonsoir, monsieur. Bienvenue. We do have Vietnam also getting that trader to work and creating his infrastructure in his empire over there. I don't know what that is, by the way, hello, sir. Let me actually put it through. Wait, it says, but it disinfector? Wait, what? I don't know what that is. Oh, chemical compound. Okay, I see. Formed by the distillation of various tars and plant materials such as wood or fossil. No, I guess melts everybody. That's what you wanted to say. Okay. Well, I think we actually went through all of the civilizations. We saw the early choices, and we did see not the chemical. I don't know what the other one is, by the way. It's a category of something chemicals. I don't know what it is. Called Lare is a medicinal herb. I'm talking about the herb. I don't know what it is. Well, okay. Anyway, we do need to take a look also on the city states. We're 1023, and it does look like we have the game actually rolling now. That's good. That's good. We did see those encampments starting to finish from Macedon. We got him getting a few archers out, building those Bartsake paids, getting the one tile to work from Mount Roraima. I'm actually surprised he didn't try to go a little bit further here and try to put a connection city towards Russia. We do have also a holy site prayer project starting up from the Russian cities, and he is 1 turn away from probably recruiting. He is a great prophet. He's actually going to be 13 points next time, with of course the extra points he's going to get from his holy site prayer projects. We do have Russia with Earth Goddess, and he did get his 4th settler. Actually, India is trying to get in there with a scout. He might actually force Russia to get a get a non-freshwater city there. If he gets feed the world, that shouldn't be that big of an issue. Bartsake did manage to push out the Russian warrior with an archer, and he did also manage to get the Lady of the Reeds and Marshes for the city of Kume and the city of Aquileia. Both of them actually benefiting right now for very good from very good adjacent tiles. The extra production on those floodable terrain tiles does give him very nice yields there. Also starting to improve his strategic resources, and I do see he's getting some stone tiles that improved. Kongo did go initiation rights. Okay, Kongo. Wait, Kongo initiation rights? What's he gonna use the faith for? Is this a deny? Is this like the major deny? Because I'm pretty sure he's not gonna go for GMC later on. Is he just gonna straight up buy some, like an artist or a writer or something, or a general even? Like, what's he gonna do with the extra faith he's gonna get? Is this gonna be monumentality Kongo? Anyway, we do have Kongo here with an available relic. We do have him actually with a 4 faith per turn. He does have Stone of Scone in the Great Works in the city center. He does have also 5 available slots there for him to fill up, and he's gonna get one free from the Gavron Plaza specializing building. I believe it was moved at some point. It used to be like you got a relic from the Gavron Plaza and then the buildings also, but now I think you only get it from the buildings. Let me actually take a look at Kongo's bonuses here to actually make up my mind. It is Movember Adzingas. This one, right? May not build, great receive an apostle. Each time he finishes a mumban, receive a relic for each Gavron Plaza building. This was one I was looking for. I'm actually quite curious what India is gonna do here with the religion being so close to Kongo. As you've seen, one of the Kongo bonuses is he cannot build holy sites, but he gains all the belief of any religion that has established itself in a majority of his cities. So that might be quite quite something over there. We do have the first Nagao Mubeba coming online here. We do have also the Great Prophet activated in the city of Delhi, and just a few seconds and we're gonna see it pop on the screen over here. The first religions of the game. Mr. Gray is a big guy that explodes in Monty Python when Cleese is the wafer thing. Oh, I see. He's the one exploding. Okay, we do have Confucianism actually activated, Judaism as well at the same time. Looks like Russia did go for feed the world with Defender of the Faith. He's gonna need every little bit of defense possible. And then Confucianism on India, God of the Forge. Oh man. In the forge, in the fires of Mount Doom, we do have UnderTheGun looking for revenge. Choral music with the shrines and temples providing him the culture equal to his intrinsic faith output. We do have the Defender of the Faith belief also, and Tithe. Okay. Man, how does this work? If he's gonna get his religion into Kongo, Kongo should get Defender of the Faith also for himself, right? It's funny how Crusade is dangerous against Kongo as he can use it. I know, right? Like, but Defender of the Faith is also nasty. Like, oh, come on, man. Oh, okay. I guess India is going to be a bit more defensive than I thought. And of course, at the beginning, since he does have still, you know, holy sites to build, Governor Plaza to set down, more cities and so on, he might not want to get that many units here. Anyway, city-states, guys, city-states. Let's take a look at the city-states. Antananarivo, Caguana, and Rapa Nui coming up for the culture city-states. We do have Hattusa as the science one. It looks like we got so much gold. Samarkand, Bandar Brunei, Zanzibar, and Hunza will be providing the trade bonuses in the game, and they're sprinkled all over the map over here. We got one here, we got one here, and we do have finally India actually getting a classical unit. Jerusalem is also going to be the only one for religion, and it's gonna need to be somehow split through all of between all of these civilizations here. We're gonna need to see who's actually gonna keep it, because I do see Vietnam does have an eye on it, but then is France gonna get an eye on it? I don't know, we'll see. Buenos Aires with Johannesburg and the Brussels will also be providing the industry, and I gotta say, I feel like there's something missing over here. Like there's a city-state kind that is missing for me. Is there what's missing, guys? Oh, military. There's no military city-state in the game. There's like no red ones, like at all. Wow. Okay, by the way, did you guys see Chuck explode? 16 science and 28 culture. Oh, Ulhas must be right now having an issue here. Like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Chuck is getting so big, bro. His muscles are pounding. We do have the first Nagao Mubeba getting in. These guys actually do not spend the movement points through the forest and the rainforest, while I'm pretty sure Sun-Tzu is going to try to get more. What he is trying to achieve here is to force India to spend some more gold into his units, since he doesn't have that great of an economy, nor does he have a lot of production and so on. He's going to need to try to figure out how he can max everything out and put up the defense and keep Kongo out of his territory, and so on and so forth. We do have Burika as a general, also recruited for Kongo. It looks like in the great general screen, India is trying to get one. He's 7 points out. That means he's gonna need to probably get either the card in for the insta plus 2 points, plus the one, of course, he's getting from the encampment is going to be 3 points per turn, or he's going to need to get another project in. That's going to be expensive, since as you've seen, we got already knock, his enemy is knocking on his doorstep over there, and it's not like in you know, Home Alone. You can't just put items on, you know, on above every door that's gonna smash your opponents to smithereens. You actually need to do something more there. Punch them, you know, fight with them. Skazel Munke, good evening, sir. If they activate grip offers at the same time, yes, they can get that. Yes, they can get that if they do it in the same time, and they also do not finish the religion, because that's also another one. They need to be in the picking screen at the same time. Is Russia who took Defender of the Faith? Both of them did, by the way. Nice forest fire for Gandhi. Yes, sir. Also, bee abuser. Wait, how can you abuse bees, bro? Don't you abuse bees? Does it work on primary beliefs as well, such as feed the world? Yes, it does. But it does get, if you do get the first, so I believe the problem is when you do actually activate the same icon, it gets, the game gets extremely confused. Like if both of them did pick something like Judaism, the game would have gotten extremely confused. Those geothermals are amazing, by the way, guys. I Caesar, good evening, sir. Hello. Now, who is closest to Hattusa? Let me see where Hattusa is. We got Hattusa over here. I can't really say anybody's close. I also want to say this is unbelievable, by the way. Japan did not acquire one of the Zangi Dangxia tile. I'm pretty sure he sees this, right? The free general points, the free merchant points. Why is he not revealing this? Well, Sprig over here is gonna get his fourth settled to the north. I do see also he's getting to the south here, and it looks like yes, I am going for a golden age here. Well, we do have India actually trying to defend with well, archers. You do see these guys are not doing anything, right? The archers are just useless there. We do have Nagao Mubebas coming against him against the city of Delhi. UnderTheGun just put one of his swordsmen in, and I think Kongo might try to go into this forest to block the next movement, the next I would say the next units of India to get next to the city of Delhi. He might get 3 units there that could attack into the city center. Now with the swordsman inside of it, it's quite hard to actually punch through. We might actually see India benefit from monumentality monumentality golden age next time, because I'm pretty sure they went over the threshold. Yes, they did. And then we're gonna need to see what he's gonna do with it. He's probably gonna pick a builder here from Delhi, chop something, and I'm thinking walls, and then he's gonna, well, finish off or at least keep the Kongo units at bay. He's also next turn is gonna have enough points for the great generals to get one of these generals. Okay, so Hetari. Let's see, we got a Trunk general for Macedon, settler coming up from Pidna. He's preparing for the journey he has ahead of him. It was a cold night, and Titiits made his choice. He's gonna go against the Russian Empire with so many units. He's gonna block out the sky. Yes. Well, we'll see if that's actually gonna happen. Here we do have the Pella city getting up from Plaza. Maybe he actually wants to get Warlord's Throne before he's gonna start pumping every unit. And we do have it, Bartsake Pates coming up from Dion. We do have also Pingala establishing there for some extra science points. Well, now we're going into that golden age, and since everybody did get the golden age, we do need to see how this is gonna be used, what kind of golden age bonuses they're gonna try to get. Okay, I'm thinking it takes a while to actually do this. What's happening here, and why is this happening? Okay. Hello there, Ox Daniel. Good evening, sir. He might be growing into for the first tile. Wait, what? First time. I think I was missing the pointer. Oh, finally, Aretium did get settled. Bartsake did settle on Torres del Paine. He got a 4-2 tile underneath his city center, and another 4-2 tile to the south. Can actually get the benefits of all of those tiles of Torres del Paine. Just needs to buy them, spend some gold. Yeah, and Sprig is asking if they want to relobby so they can change the host. Sprig is also saying he doesn't have any lag. I don't know what Ulhas means. With anyone, I guess? With anyone? Oh, there we go. Actually, leads dropped, and we got the... Okay. And now we're gonna just relobby for it. So, well, here's what it is. Just the planks. Okay, we're gonna have a quick relobby here. In case of, Ukas. Okay, oh, Kas is basically case, and U is, but U wasn't with, no, or actually, or, right? U is or. Okay, well, I guess, man, I gotta say, you guys use the words, and I'm talking about like French. The French language has quite a few words that are so, how to say, case-based. Like they mean something depending on the use case. It's unbelievable. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out exactly who I need to join here. Also Mardonier is saying they all have at least 24 points. The next golden will be harder. Yes, sir, that is true. Also, Mardonier, are you French or where are you from, sir? I don't want to make a mistake here. Initially, I thought I assumed you're French, so I don't want to make a mistake. I want to go past the assumption phase and actually go forward. Okay. Andire was making a good point here. It's not ooh, but ooh. It's not ooh, but ooh. French. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Merci beaucoup, Mardonier. Okay. Let me actually. Oh, we gotta catch it back in. Okay, we're getting there. It's like sur on or sur sure. Okay, let me actually take a quick peek over here. So now that I'm connecting through somebody else, like I'm actually on Chuck host, I have no issues with the ping. When I was on Sprig, for some reason it didn't connect to the other players properly here. It happens, man. I don't know, man. The internet sometimes it's weird, you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. So it can cast translate to in the case where if we want to do a direct translation. Oh, okay, I see. In the case where. In case of, yeah. Thank you. Helps out quite a bunch. I'm slowly gathering, you know, more vocabulary, taking in the different sentences and also the different meanings, which I think is quite important. It did, I gotta say, I still have a lot of, like, even when I'm doing exercises with I would say my tutor, I'm like, man, I should know that word. And the last one was like, how do you say strong? And I was like, I had such a mental blockage, even though I like read it and translated it for like so many times. And it was like, she said fort, and I was like, oh my god, face mom. How did I not know this? And I was like, you know, like steam coming out of your ears. I was like, come on, I can do better than this. But I guess that's how you learn, you know. And I told her that's one of the things that I don't get online. And tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it's quite an experience when you actually have a tutor in front of you, because when you make mistakes is also I would say you can also have that mental pressure of seeing or being seen making that mistake, while on the internet it's not that big of a pressure, you know, like it's only like an imaginary pressure you have, and there's no beaming eyes looking at you and judging you, you know. Okay, coming back to the game here, we do need to take a look at all of their choices when it comes to the golden age. Some of them are still picking it, and I do believe everybody did manage to get there. Yeah, golden. In the yield stamp, we do have Titiits picking up a pen brush and voice golden age, 11 science and 23 culture, getting those Basilici paids built, and I do see Pingala still establishing in the city of Dion. He's gonna try to get the extra science working with it, and of course whenever he's gonna pump out of Hetari or a unit, he's gonna get some science because of the Basilici paids. Since we don't actually see it that much on the stream here, I do want to quickly take a bit of time to look at the bonuses of this building. This is replacing the what is it? Is it replacing the barracks of Macedon in its encampment, and we do have it with a plus 25% combat experience for all melee, ranged, and land attack units, and Hetaris. Very important, the Hetaris are also going to get the bonus. It does gain science equal to 25% of the unit's production cost when a non-civilian unit is trained in this city. This is amazing, right? When it doesn't matter if it's gonna be like a Hetari or a land unit, any unit in the city, except a non-civilian, you know, like except a civilian unit. It does also increase the strategic resource stockpiles, and you can see that it does give you that 2 production plus 1 housing and citizen slot. Very nice. Now we do have that settler coming up from Pidna. That's going to probably be put to the southwest towards Russia. It's going to get closer, and I gotta say Russia is getting prepared for the defense. Hannibal Barca appearing over here to help out St. Petersburg against the scourge of Macedon coming up from the east. You can see in the darkness of space over there, we got those storm fronts forming, and they're coming in the form of Hetaris. You see smoke coming up, you see lightning, you can see so much stuff coming up from Macedon, and I'm pretty sure the Russian citizens are like, now, yes, we're gonna fight to the end. Mardonier, linguistic insecurity, speaking or writing depends on context, level in the target language, and level of target expected in the conversation. I would actually add that also how fast you want to learn, and also what is what is the relationship between you and the peer, or I should say the tutor. Miltas is telling him, we are all judging you. Oh no, so much pressure. No, I mean, you know, on the stream it's fine. I actually, you know, like after another year of streaming, I'm gonna be so curious. How am I gonna do in the real life over there in the land? Because last year I couldn't really talk to the, you know, to every one of you. Like I was seeing your eyes over there, but I could chat with each of you, like you know, like side by side. But when I saw all of you at the same time, I was like, oh, what do I do now? What do I do, man? You know, so many eyes, judging eyes. Anyway. Ulhas with the French Empire into the north, he does have 10 science and 18 culture, 13 gold per 10, 41 production. Pen, brush and voice is a choice. He's trying to get hanging gardens, also pumped out 2 more settlers. One is going to the south towards the city of Pella, and the other one is going to the east, and it's going to be much closer to Vietnam. He could not get a general. You can see actually the last general of the classical kind was picked up by Chuck. He just got also God of War and Plunder over there on his cities. Oh, those tons will be amazing. Odin's Chamber also coming out from Ulhas, and I do see he went for Magnus in the capital with Moksha in the second city. I am actually expecting Ulhas over here to put that coastal city on the west side, but still it's not happening, and we might see a capital taking down again. Man, this is unbelievable. Is this gonna happen? Okay, one did go down. Oh my god, it actually did go down. Well, at least, you know what? Oh my god. That's just... oh my god. The level in English the level of English in France is pretty random. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe actually we actually have UnderTheGun losing another capital city. He's getting his Varus coming out from Calcutta. I do see he's getting builders. Couldn't get probably to masonry in time. He just probably finished it. We do have the Nagao Mubeba getting some promotions here. And you do see he's trying to bring in his other units to help him fight. I gotta say he kind of went a little bit crazy with the holy sites here. Got a bit greedy and got pushed back because of it. Now we do need to see. Also did not manage to get a general. He also did not manage to get a general. That's quite unfortunate. Kongo did get a general. These Nagao Mobebas are something to fear, honestly. Like, we've seen them take down civilizations, and because of their movement, their extra movement that wasn't that advertised, oh my god, they can cover land so fast. Especially with the general here. We do have, let's see, UnderTheGun with Pen Bash and Voice Golden Age. He's 2 turns away from Padre, 9 science and 9 culture. He has a major problem here. His capital city is not actually flipping back to him, and that's gonna be a serious problem. You do see it's actually, well, there's a little bit of pressure, but not that much pressure, and we do need to see if he's gonna manage to get more units to take care of this threat here. More of these Nagao Mobebas are coming against him. We do have, I gotta say, this actually balances out the game somewhat, because on the other side in the south, I'm pretty sure those Setaris are gonna come soon from Titiits, and they might help out over here UnderTheGun at the same time as Russia. Oh man. Well, we do have Sun-Tzu managing to get in with those Nagao Mobebas, with Buriga leading the charge against his opponent's cities. UnderTheGun did pick Pen Bash and Voice, which is quite surprising. Honestly, I was expecting him to go for Monumentality to help him chop. That's the only reason I thought Monumentality was a good reason, to help him get the builders, get some chops in, even if he didn't have that much faith to work with. Those still would have been nice, but anyway, we'll see how this is gonna go. I see some shots are being fired in the chat here, not too fast something. Well, I think is faith, but whatever, not too faith. Oh, finally Zangi Dangxia got used. Okay, Bartsake with Rome is gonna get his 5 cities. I see entertainment complex coming up from Rome. He's getting a classical unit in the form of a horse, and I'm thinking he might want to take out a city state. I'm not sure which, Brussels or Rapa Nui, but it looks like his military is being built on the west, so I'm thinking maybe Rapa Nui. Torres del Paine also starting to give him those bonuses. He just got a builder from Retium, able to improve that city, and with his Pen Brush and Voice, every time he gets one of these districts down, he's gonna get some culture and gold from it as well per turn. Oh my god, Kongo is using the builder he got from Delhi to chop Nagao Mobebas in the face of his opponent. UnderTheGun is putting a swordsman in also in the front line. We do have the city of Calcutta getting oh my god, getting pressured over here, and unless they actually get some gold for UnderTheGun, this is gonna go sideways really fast here. It looks like the, oh my god, Bartsake, UnderTheGun, okay, they don't have gold. There's just not enough gold, guys. Okay, ancient walls. He needs to get the swordsman inside. Like, he definitely, like 100%, 200%, he needs to get that swordsman inside. And I'm pretty sure, okay, he just switched to Varus back. That's not gonna be enough. And they don't have enough gold for him to buy a unit. It's 60, 60, 20. That's what, 140? They will need 20 more to buy another swordsman. And they need it. Like, at this point, I'm pretty sure UnderTheGun needs that gold. 100% needs that gold. Anyway, on Chuck, we do have Pen Bash and Voice Golden Age still on 3 cities. He did manage to secure Sun-Tzu as a great general. He's getting Ancestral Hall, and he's gonna try to spam out cities in the south here. He does have a decent amount of coast to go for, some rivers also to make use of, and I want to see what's going on with the shift enters here. I see the Varu is coming in next turn, and UnderTheGun did manage to get the swordsman inside. That also, as you can see, allows the Nagao Mobebas to attack into the city center. It's not going to be able to be put under siege because of the lake tile, but it's still going to be hard to deal with. We got Varus coming up from the south, and these Varus will apply a -5 penalty to the units around them. Also, this has been fast, yes, and now he has a +3 from Defender of the Faith. Wait, did he? No, he didn't get converted yet. No. And wait, does he? Does he get? I don't think he does. No. You actually need to have a majority religion, I believe, to benefit from the beliefs. So you need to spread it throughout your cities. And since, by the way, did you see the holy site got deleted? Kick W. It happens, man. It happens, you know, like, yeah. Oh well. On Sprig, we do have Japan coming up to the west side with 245 cities going for Oracle from the city of Sendai. He did buy out those turtles 3 tiles out, and he is getting a dominant religion in the form of Islam. Work ethic for the extra production coming up from his shrines and temples, with lay ministry giving him the +2 faith for the holy site and the +2 culture for the theater square. He is managing to also get new settlers over here to the southeast, and since he did choose to go for monumentality, he's making good use out of his 52 faith attack. Now we do have India with a Varu, and you do see that city center is still gonna take a considerable damage from the Nagao Mubebas. They did try to pillage first, and then they're gonna start to go on the offense here. I do think they need to take care of one of these units, because otherwise it's gonna be very, very tough to deal with afterwards. And as you can see, Sun-Tzu is realizing he's gonna need to keep up the pressure against his opponent and chopping more Nagao Mubebas from the city of Delhi. So I gotta say, at this point, I cannot believe my eyes what happens when you leave your city without chops in it, and you just get bullied by your opponent chopping your chops and getting units against you. Like, really? That's like, wow. Okay, Calcutta is dead. DEAD. Unless they actually buy out an extreme amount of units, like every turn they need to buy out a unit here, that city is doomed. Doomed, I tell you. We do have Sun-Tzu with a monumentality. Wait, he actually went for a monumentality golden age? Wow, 12 science, 21 culture. He's getting okay. 14 faith a turn with 48 production, starting to pump out settlers. He has a warrior from Mubamba, campus coming up from Mubuila. He did get the guy from Plaza with Wallace Throne, so he of course gets extra production towards these Mubebas, while UnderTheGun is trading punches with the encampment here. Okay, I mean, that city, bro, that city is going down whatever you do. I mean, you take out Varu, you lose city, you know, like, sorry, yeah, you take the Varu for a walk, you lose city, basically. Yeah, that city's doomed. Anyway, Kongo is showing him this is how many units you could have had if you chopped. I know, right? Exactly. But this is, you know, one of the things that happens usually in the meta, because the players want to be efficient with their chops. You know, they don't want to chop classical units. Like, who chops classical units in nowadays? You know, they want to chop the other ones. They want to chop a little bit later. They want to get more out of each chop, and you know, like, be perfect with it. And unfortunately, that ends up to be extremely painful, because as you can see over here, it doesn't always it's not good always to leave those around there. Let's take a look also on Lege. We got him on 13 science and 23 culture, monumentality golden age, and I do see him with 4 and the 5th city. He's gonna get pushed by the east, from the east side. The Hetaris are here. Macedonian units are gonna come and take down Hansa, while I do see Lege's units are actually gonna try to take out Bandar Brunei soon, if not next turn. He does have Hannibal Barca to the north, helping out those units to take out Bandar Brunei faster. But now I do see he's going to put pressure on Jabalpur, and he's going to be pressured from the east side. Now he needs to be careful. He does have monumentality golden age, so he can buy out with 48 faith builders and keep on chopping his units. He's getting victor as Astrakhan, and I gotta say, these Hetaris are extremely problematic to deal with. The good thing is we don't have that many yet from Macedon. Macedon is well, he's gonna get massive soon. Okay, let's see Calcutta. Calcutta going down. This is Calcutta going down. It's probably gonna be deleted from the game. Oh, actually no, sorry. Kongo can keep Calcutta. Yeah, Kongo can actually keep Calcutta. That is okay. That's gonna happen. Badar Bunay give to India. Actually, wait, Lege? No. Lege is from the other team. He's gonna want to take out, like help out Sun-Tzu, take out India here. And India is on the one last remaining city, Jabalpur. They might go into a 3 versus 1 they might go into a 3 versus 4 situation soon if they do manage to take out India entirely. Do have also Brussels, Bartsake going against that city center. He did actually choose to move all of his army from the west side back to the east side and gave up on taking out Rapa Nui. Well, one might say Brussels was the target all along. we were just, you know, throwing smoke into your eyes. That's what happened over there. Well, it might be. Also, Hanosara Hetaris ready for breakfast and eat early for tonight. We dine in hell. Yes, indeed. We do have a Hansa taking down. That actually reveals to Russia that the Hetaris are here. You can hear a man like in the movies, you know, you had like a city and then a hill in front of the city, and then behind the hill you can hear. Man, the drums of war in the night, in the middle of the night over there. You're just, you know, standing behind. Nobody's saying a peep. Everyone in the city over there, the lights are dim, and then from the distance. Oh man. Yeah, it's quite something. Anyway, Macedon here going against that city of Hansa. We do have Jabalpur needing to get his units in line because all of these Nagao Mobebas are coming against them. We do have Calcutta being kept by Sun-Tzu. He doesn't really care. There's well, one single Var over there. I mean, I think he lost his honor. You know, like this is a stray Varu in the north of Calcutta over here. We're gonna need to see how he's gonna deal with it. The Varu does have a decent amount of strength to keep on attacking into the city of Calcutta, but he does lose quite a bit in return. We do have campuses being put down by Sun-Tzu. He's going to try to get some yields from this, and we do see Lege did manage to finish Bandar Brunei. Now, all of these units of Bartsake might actually try to help out UnderTheGun, and you can imagine he's going to try to get in there as soon as he possibly can to help with the defense. Now, India, because he did not choose to go for the monumentality coordination, honestly, I don't know, maybe that was a misclick, you know, like maybe that was a misclick. I feel like it was a misclick. I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel like it was a misclick. No monumentality on India, but the fact is he's not gonna get extra movement for his builders, and he's not gonna get to use that faith for his builders. Not that he has a lot right now, but he still has 174 in the bank, right? They still have chance if Macedon will make his road to Russia via Kongo to Japan. Well, you can imagine Titiits is not gonna let this go. Titiits, I'm pretty sure, like with so many units coming out, he's not gonna let this go. And this is not the ideal matchup to go against Mubebas, but he's gonna do it regardless. We do have Jabalpur next turn getting ancient walls, also Victor establishing there. It's gonna take a while for the Mubebas to push through these lines of units, and now the gun is gonna try to put up as much of a fight as he possibly can. Looks like also Kongo did lose one of his Mubebas here in the city of Calcutta to the Varu. The stray Varu comes out from the shadows. Took it down. And what is this trader going, by the way? Is this trader going to Pella? Is he trying to acquire? Oh my god, these Mubebas actually lost all of their health. Oh no, the Mubeba apocalypse over here. Well, they do have promotions on 1, 2, 3. All 3 of them have promotions. We'll see if India is gonna manage to take them down. We got horses coming up from Bartsake. They're going directly against Russia. We do have Hetaris from the east side going against Astrakhan. This is war all over the place over here on the Pangea map. Wow, that is so much war. Okay, it's happening, guys. It's okay. We do have also France starting to get a few more settlers. He did finish pyramids in the north of Paris. I do see Lyon did get settled on the east side, and that just puts a city right in the face of Vietnam. I do want to see what the state of the economy is, because it feels like, you know, that like we have so many units out, but what is, can they actually upkeep them? Well, UnderTheGun is on 7 gold at 10. We got Bartsake on 4. We got Ulhas on 33. So it looks like this is the gold generator here. Okay, Ulhas is making the ching and the bucks in the team. And then we got Titiits on 6 gold at 10, just printing as many units as possible. I don't think he actually pays anything for these units, right? He's like, oh, okay, he's getting them with the Warlord's Throne. Yeah, there we go. One turning. What do we want more? You know, one turning Hetaris from 3 cities. Well, 2 cities right here, with the more chops coming up from Alexandretta, and getting the science in the meantime. You're gonna see the total science acquired. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this guy, man. 372 science total, when we got Chuck there, the biggest science generator in the game, on 420. He's gonna quickly go down, man. He's gonna be overtaken. Past. Wow. This is like, you know, Macedon, and so Chuck is moving, you know, and then we got the Titiits. 420 in the chat. Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear the 420, guys. Max the joke. Good evening. Good evening. I believe it will be AI. Who? Can a player be liberated back after they lose the last city? No, it cannot be put back. No. You cannot bring back major civilizations. Ozdemir Berg, hello there, sir, and good evening. Good evening. Oxdaniel, I put all my points into Freritos thinking UnderTheGun is gonna carry. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Honestly, if he would have had the Gupta, man, he wouldn't have been so incentivized to go for the holy sites next to Kongo. I mean, usually 3 city opening into holy sites is extremely greedy, because you don't have time to get everything else you need. So this is why this happened for him. Now we do see Bartsake's horses are there. They're gonna help deal with the units of Russia. He does have his city with a Victor, with more swordsmen coming out, so at least it's gonna take a little bit more time for everything to come into shape here. Now we do need to see also Bartsake's Colosseum go up in Rome. We do have it 110 away from finishing, and it does seem like he's gonna do it. We got Kume with more traders getting Liang bonuses on all of those flatball terrain tiles, and trying to get more markets out for his gold generation. He's on 95 production, 105 food, and of course from the east side, the massive Macedon is starting to pull through. Bandar Brunei might actually be given to India, and I do think actually Macedon might might manage to might choose to liberate the city anyway. We do have him retreating a little bit from the city of Hansa, and I do see his whole units are going somewhere over here. They're repositioning to go against Russia from the middle. Is this what's happening here? Another major point about the Hetaris that I did not actually talk about is Hetaris do get a free promotion, which you do see it has not been chosen to be activated by Titiits. So whenever he's gonna get some damage on his Hetaris, he's gonna be like, oh, that's fine, I just promote and I get back hurt. Yeah, what can be better than this, you know? Nears Smurfing, hello there, sir. Good evening, good evening. Japan eels, let's see the Japan eels. Japan 60, okay, oh, 102 production, 75 food. He's lacking food over here. That's a bit of a boo-boo. He does have 28 science, 61 culture, and he's in a monumentality, so 77 faith at an activated for him also. Booties, hello there, sir. UnderTheGun is scanning just the wrong team. Oh man, I don't yeah, I gotta say, man, again he got greedy, and I hope this is a big lesson for him next time when he sees an, you know, oversized Kongo next to him with an encampment going down. He reads between the lines, and he realizes, man, I need to get myself an army. He was forced into work ethic. Well, Oh, you mean Japan? Right. Well, he wasn't really forced into anything. He kind of chose work ethic. Also, Maros, did Bartsake tell you his name is pronounced like Japanese rice wine, or did you implement that? I did not actually. No. Wait. I think not him, but somebody did tell me on the stream. So initially I did keep calling him Bartsake, which kind of feels like it should be how it should be pronounced in English. But then somebody told me like, whoa, you're pronouncing it wrong. You need to talk different. You need to tell it like that. And I was like, okay, I get it. Thank you so much, man. I like the feedback. Thank you so much. Why is Russia gold minus? Russia's gold is minus most of the time. He's trying to get back the city of Hansa, and Lege over here does have a strong opportunity to do so. We got some Hetaris coming out to play here. And we do see Ethelfled is in there in the city of Hansa. I don't think Ethelfled does give bonuses to Hetaris, right? They're classicals, and Ethelfled is medieval Renaissance. Yeah, there we go. So that's basically a useless general. Well, it does give the extra +5 for having an adjacent general. Okay, well, I guess that's a good one. We do have Bandar Brunei trying to get walls. Looks like horses. Okay, we do have Jabalpur being put under siege again, and Bartsake is gonna need to figure out how he's gonna try to help out his teammate here. It looks like UnderTheGun is not managing to figure out the way to get a safety settler out. And we do have some Roman units coming up to the south. You do see Titiits is trying to get the drop on Bandar Brunei. Unfortunately, it was blocked by Lege. This iron tile was extremely important for him to get through. And you do see the Hetaris are also pushing through the south. We got catapults coming in from the city of Alexandretta. He did get Magnus established there, and you do see, oh my god, Hansa's going down. Woo, Hansa! Oh my god, Lege coming up with the counter punch over here. This is like the uppercut. Oh, 100 Diplo favor. Dun, 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 dun. Titiits just let his guard down on the jaw, and the uppercut of Lege is coming in, you know, slowly over there. You can see it in the teeth. Yeah, it's happening, man. Conson, good evening, sir. Do you really take the favor though? You mean for Hansa, for the liberation? Yeah, he's gonna take the favor. He's probably gonna take the favor. I think he's just gonna want to, first of all, deny Macedon a city next to him, because, you know, that's really not cool either. That's it. Since Macedon is gonna get back the city and get production. Well, let's see. I don't know. Let's see. That is true as well. Is he gonna take back the city? Let's see. Wait. Bartsake, come back! Come back! It will be recaptured if he doesn't liberate. So he either deletes it or nothing, right? That's what you're trying to tell me. He needs to delete it. Yep. Liberate or raise. I was thinking liberate would actually give him some points here. UnderTheGun is not dead yet. No, he's not, but it looks like he will be soon. We do have catapults coming in, and it does seem like, well, I gotta say, on the other side, Ulhas over here is Titiits is gonna try to do his best. Ulhas is gonna have a major problem with Chuck being next to him. Ulhas is on 28 science, 48 culture, while Chuck is on 31 and 60, and he's just getting his empire expanded here. We do have Chuck with multiple settlers coming in. He's gonna get those southern cities worked here, and to see he can actually get coastal trade routes with Japan later on in the game. It's gonna take a while, but he's gonna get them between Sendai and Hoalu. They're gonna need to scout that and get to cartography. We do have Rome, Bartsake needing to get back into the game, and at the same time figure out the solution to the problem of Kongo. Kongo showing up so strong, and I gotta say, man, I really love the new Sun-Tzu. Sun-Tzu was a bit more, you know, like stable. He didn't want to go and take out cities of his opponent. He was more like, oh, I'm gonna just sit here in a corner, I'm gonna get my sim up and so on and so forth. I'm gonna do this and that. I'm gonna go culture victory, I'm gonna win game. And then, well, he got Kongo. Kongo happened. It just happened, guys. Liberty secured the first Congress with the Diplo favor indeed. If they do have 4 members, though, they actually need to have 4 members for that, right? You know, that's quite an issue here. Okay, we got Bartsake joining back, and we're going to need to see when he is going to get back into the game here. We do need to see also how Sun-Tzu is going to manage to take out the last remaining city of India. We do have, there we go, the joining of Bartsake here. A anonymous gifter showing up with 5 gifted subs over here. Okay, well, that stream elements did not lag out. There we go. Ad33, welcome. Omep and Groovy just subs. Wow, 29 months in a row. That's big, bro. Snibril, hello there, sir. Nelson Carr, okay, hello there, and good evening. Oh man. Okay, we got the team pluses coming up. Bartsake and Ulhas is back in. Now, the big question I think is, do we actually see them going after India? Is this gonna be how it is? They're gonna be in a 4 versus 3 situation, and they're gonna try to figure out a way to come back with massive Macedon against their opponents. Well, it might be, honestly. I guess the biggest challenge should be to take down Russia, while Sun-Tzu is gonna try to come from the north over there. He might actually put his army to work against Macedon. Macedon is meeting it on the battlefield while he's trying to get catapults in the meantime. Hansa, wait, what happened here? I didn't see a liberation. Did Macedon just... Okay. Did he get back the city before any kind of liberation? No, I don't know. That city is low HP anyway. It's like 0, right? So I think there were some shots that didn't get fired there. Anyway, it happens. We do have Setter coming up from Pidna and Pella. He did get, he is getting some from Dion. That actually gives us an idea that he's not stopping this, but at the same time, I was feeling like he should keep on going on the military here. It feels like he's, you know, he needs to do more. We do have only 1 single catapult against Jabalpur, which is going to take the walls down in 3 turns from what I can see. And I do notice we do have more in the production of Delhi here. City survived. Yes, city survived with 1 out of 200 HP. India dead in 4 turns. Just the same needed to destroy. Just the time needed to destroy the walls. Yeah, I think Lege should still have enough strength on this swordsman to take the city of Hansa down if he's not getting attacked. Oh, there we go. Hansa got taken and liberated. 100 Diplo favor just goes into the coffers of Lege. He can't really take down the city of Bandar Brunei from what I can see. With the Hetaris, he did manage to do some damage against the units around it. And now he is getting some shots on that city center. He's bringing the catapult to bear, and the more Hetaris joining the fight. The good thing is his Hetaris are starting to get the promotions in, since they did get some heals of pop, needed to pop some heals off. And we do have, as you can see, some more Russian units need to take the heat. Well, India is unfortunately on 2 last units. It did just lose his Varu, which is quite important, by the way. The Varu was applying a -5 penalty on all of the units around it. And we do have over here another one. Oh, Armada Siragusa with another 5 gifted subs over there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. We're getting there. We're getting back. We're getting there. We got encampment coming up in Moscow. Oh, it looks like Lege is wary about all of this heat coming against him from the west and the east. And it does seem like since Macedon did not actually do enough damage against Bandar Brunei. Now we're going to need to take a look how he's going to manage to do the attack against Astrakhan. Most of the Russian army is deployed to the north and to the west side, so there is a little bit of a way to breach the city of Astrakhan from the east side. I gotta also say, Nebomatic.tiki, Space Maiden, Mekonzilla, and Anne-Marie V. Hello there, and welcome to the Dreamers. We do have to take a look how Sun-Tzu is going to manage to take out Jabalpur here. He did put it under siege. It looks like we're just a few moments away, a few turns away from seeing that city go down, while Bartsake did not actually get all of his units on the east side. Nanmed city-state did get taken down again. Hansa did just take over that city-state, and it looks like he's moving with the trebuchet towards Astrakhan. While the city of Bandar Brunei did get put under siege, we do notice that the catapult needs to get in so he can start dealing with the walls. Walls got finished. That's a 75 fortification health that he's going to need to take down. And of course, the archers are just not strong enough to deal with this. In the meantime, it looks like UnderTheGun did lose his second swordsman there, and we do have him being pressured from all sides by these Nagao Mubebas. On the eastern flank, we do have Chak trying to get more settlers out with Ancestral Hall. He's gonna start expanding soon everywhere. And wait, another one. We got, wait, Stream Elements just got a tier 1 sub. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Stream Elements is the bomb, man. Thank you so much, Anonymous Gifter. We got a commercial hub investment coming up from Chuck. He did put down a few of these, and it looks like he's looking to get Marco Polo. We do need to see how he's gonna go through this. Looks like, wait, start spamming? Wait, Stream Elements just started spamming? What? Yeah, well, looks like Chuck is gonna try to get this free merchant, and he's gonna get that also free trader. We do have him with some admiral points as well, scientist points. I didn't see Hypatia picked up, but there we go. He did also get Hypatia, so free library. Let's see what's going on here. The catapult does have 3 movement. It can move and shoot on the city of Bandar Brunei, and I do see Jabalpur is gonna get attacked by 2 of those catapults from the north side, while UnderTheGun is losing settlers after swordsman after swordsman. Bandar Brunei taken down here, just a few moments. There we go, and it does look like Titiits is gonna get the liberate on it. This is so important here. Macedon getting massive. Mardonier, hey, just got gifted another one. Anonymous gifter showing up with another one. Very nice. Welcome, Mardonier. Bienvenue, monsieur. Bienvenue. On Macedon, by the way, you do see we got. Wait, who? What was this? Wait, what was this? What was this happening? What's happening?
History is written from the hand of the victor.
Who did the GG? Was that Freritos? Bartsake calling out a GG? Oh my god. Ulyss won this. Wow, okay. I mean, that happened. They're calling it a 1-1. They're calling it a 1-1. Oh man. So it looks like the pressure on India was a bit too much. They were about to lose Gandhi. That was UnderTheGun there, and that just, wow. Hey, bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. I was just watching on this full action game over here. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I can't believe you survived, man.
It was really hard to play, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
A lot of frontline, a lot of horses to do, not a lot of strategic horse. It was really painful. I think they can't access to the channel.
I'm dragging them. Okay.
Ah.
There we go. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
We do not have access to this channel, I think.
Wait, really? Okay, I'm gonna look at it and fix it after stream. No, but I'm gonna still drag everybody if there's.
Maybe swap Freritos. Maybe they are debriefing first.
Okay.
I don't know.
Mais they don't see the channel.
They don't see the channel. Okay. Hello. Hey, hello everybody. Welcome, welcome.
Bonjour.
Bonsoir.
Bonjour.
So, no Zangi Dangxia from the beginning, Sprig?
No.
Why?
I didn't need. I can't have a general when everyone project is projecting, so don't need to buy the time.
Okay.
We merchant as well.
And we have we need God for up and go.
That's true. That's true.
So can't.
Yeah. Yeah, well played, guys. Sergio Peperino. I don't know what the fuck.
Okay.
First slot, no general, lobby order.
Yeah, I mean,
good game.
I could have had general one turn earlier, and I should have. I don't know. And I also should have blocked the tile, and then I'm totally fine.
Yeah.
But it's a really strong UU. Very nice rush. Well played.
General and goes try to elephant that he can hold.
I'm thinking Kongo is really underrated right now.
No, it's situational.
Situational, okay.
So can he?
We pick it, so it's not underrated.
Yeah, but
yeah, we would have picked
also
as well.
we also picked it in CWC. So.
Okay.
You're saying I should have gone Varu, Kacheshka?
Yeah, I think I'm having some troubles with the push to talk once again. So, is it possible to hold this push without the general, just with the Varus?
Yeah, if I'm fortified in front of the city, then yes. I just didn't have a sword in the right position at the right moment. I should have just stand on the tile, fortify, and allow him to slam a little bit of a weaker city. But yeah, I didn't have warrior where I needed them to upgrade. I think going swords was correct because of oligarchy, and I get them a lot faster than Varu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, anyway,
you spent some science on an encampment on a bronze. Maybe you could build like a few Varus.
Well, I figured I would get general, which I would have if I went straight for it. But yeah, I didn't expect like they made a good play on the generals. It was really close. I mean, yeah, pretty much Leash got on slot order. I mean, I didn't finish project because I finished another civic, so it became more.
Oh yeah, I saw it. It's such a disaster. Oh my god, it was terrible. Unfortunate event.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Macedon is still very painful.
I was wondering why did you not keep on going? You could have tried to keep on pressuring Liege from the east.
Me? We had no more strategic for me.
No more strategic for you, that was the problem, okay.
Pourquoi il a fait 300 de militaires Trajan?
Bartsake,
bonjour.
300 militaires de poney et...
Course, I do horses, what do you want me to do?
Settler,
me to FK Sim? I need to go help my friend, what the fuck? But I can't slam, I can't slam anywhere.
Yeah, no slam.
No slamus, but Colossus. Colossus, Liang, Magnus, but GG.
Oh man, and with Torres next to you as well. Come on, man.
I mean, it was a shitty Torres, but...
Yeah.
Pourquoi vous avez pick Terra aussi?
We go Terra because we are in the middle of a best of 5 against the best team in the world, so we need to, you know, let go nerves. I wanted to click. I wanted to click, just to click.
Nice click then. Well played. Huh?
I tried. Nice Spearman, motherfucker.
Yeah, look that.
Let me have some fun, Mr. Marcher, so I can click.
Bam, bam.
Yeah, GG, Ulyss, big adaptation.
Big adaptation.
You didn't plan on Terra, no?
No, we didn't plan.
Yeah, I think it was good draft. First pick Vietnam was key. Like we knew it was a risk, but we wanted to take it. I think first rotation was fine.
Yeah, I think too. Macedon is very good on Panjay Classic, but Vietnam maybe a bit better.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe should have banned it. I don't know, but it's okay.
Do you have some ban left? I don't know. I think Macedon Gandhi is very good. I like your draft.
But not if I feed such.
No, draft were okay, I think.
I think we have a pretty cool game if I defend my cap. I lost both cities with the walls pretty much finishing next turn.
Well,
yeah.
Why did you go Pen Russian Voice and non-monumentality to chop in Delhi?
Because he took already all the tiles where the chops were, and I don't know. Maybe it was a mistake. Yeah.
You had behind you, like on the
yeah,
right
probably
side.
should have done it, but I didn't really have a lot of faith, and I figured I have a lot of districts. So for the long term, it would have been quite good. But yeah, for the short term, I needed the chops.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe that could have helped. I think the key mistake is to I made warrior in Calcutta and in Jabalapur, but not in Delhi because Delhi had to project. So I spent a long time projecting for general, and I ended up not getting it. And the key mistake was that I didn't have a sword right next to my cap, fortified on the tile, so he cannot go through.
And then he chopped your cities and made an army with your chops. And that was like painful to watch.
I mean, as soon as he gets Delhi, it's a disaster.
Kongo monumentality. Who would have thought Kongo monumentality is a thing?
It's not Kongo monumentality, it's initiation rights, Michael.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, but it's still a monumentality, man.
Yeah, but every civ is going monumentality with initiation.
Yeah.
Like, there is no... Not original.
C'est rigolo. Il y avait une religion dans le Congo? There was religion in Congo?
Yes, the Gandhi's one.
Oh yeah, of course.
We went for religious victory.
Oh, and by the way, it's a Congo. You have the bonus from our religion, right?
No, it wasn't fully converted.
Okay.
I think so.
I have Dib.
No, I don't know. He has like 6 cities converted out of what? Out of 8 now.
Well, now, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
before.
but yeah, I don't remember that he had it. But it's still super fun in game. Amazing. It's so fast. That's cool.
Yeah, Panjay Classic Ridges, always fast.
Were you worried if the game went further, Ulhas, next to Vietnam there?
No, I had good tempo. I mean, I'm not using any gold, but I have broken land, so it's fine.
I have broken.
I mean, the only problem is that I'm losing a military alliance, so.
Yeah.
The problem.
I'm not losing, and I mean, actually, I'm not having it. That's not the same thing.
Not even better.
Honestly, I was thinking you would be favored because you had all of that inner sea to trade over there, like 3 civilizations trading
I mean,
on the seas.
I was going to. I mean, I took back Atus. I was keeping it. I think.
Yeah.
No, Sprig was going to kill it with samurai.
Yeah, but when I actually I was hesitating, but when I saw your money, I think take it was a good idea. I mean, make you lost a governor and
It's okay, I am
BCS.
in Ancestral Hall, so...
You are fully rail,
Yes,
Chuck.
you're still losing a governor. Then it's still Pingalatu or something.
Me? No.
You can't take. No, that's always a governor that you can't take.
Yes. But it forced you to commit. I load your land. You are taking the naval tradition, which is not the optimal technology.
But you want me to take? I mean, divine right.
Yes.
It won't help me that much. At some point, I just went for feudalism and then alliance.
You tell me Godland on Vietnam, you have spice on every city.
No, he said he has Godland.
No, I said I have Godland.
Yes. Because when we look at our land, we have like barely no luxury at all.
No, because I mean, I also I could have taken the general to Lege one turn before, but I didn't want. I didn't think he could have it that fast, and I didn't want to buy tile to chop. I mean, I want to keep gold for a mate, so but I could have taken.
Oh, that might have allowed Macedon to be much more successful here against Russia.
Yeah, but it won't help us with Kongo.
Yeah.
First I saw he had defender, then I saw he got general, and then I was a bit pissed off, you know. From +8 to
nothing.
Nothing.
Both of you have defender, no? Gandhi and
yeah.
Yeah.
We got same turn.
Mais j'ai nettoyé, chaton.
Ouais.
Ah, il a nettoyé.
J'ai nettoyé. Pardon.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Yeah,
bonne soirée.
Great game. Good night.
Yep, great game.
Maybe you relobby turn 28. Okay.
Restart before you lose, Captain. Oh, that's another thing. Was there a possibility for you to get some gold from your teammates to buy a unit or something to put it in the front?
Buying a unit was not possible, but upgrading. But we did upgrade the swords. But I didn't have the swords in the proper positions because I didn't make them in daily. Didn't make the warrior in daily.
Yeah.
I mean, I should have never left the 1-2 next to my cap, and I should have just allowed him to slam my cap when it's on 26. I don't know. Like if I just give up on the general and just make swords, I think I'm fine because I just keep the tile fortified, and then he can never triple slam. But for the long run, I wanted the general as well, and I made a mistake where I delayed one project for one turn because I thought I needed a sword right now because he was so fast in my face.
Yeah,
it was very unfortunate. I don't know. These units are, I mean, the movement is insane, and they're also +2 on regular swords, and they have the +10 against ranged.
Yep.
It's very, very serious. Like.
Yep. Well, have a good evening, and see you in Paris.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the cast. See you. Bye bye.
Bye. Good evening. Well, there we go. We saw Freritos de la Vega conceding the game to Ulyss. That must not go well down for them, especially since they do have more games to fight against a change of circumstance in the finals of the CWC Season 7. But I do believe the players are actually quite experienced enough to actually handle this mentally, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna do their best when it comes to the next game of the finals. We did have them fight right now against Ulyss in the CPL Premier League, and it looks like it was Ulyss that managed to snatch that victory tonight with very, very nice plays coming up from Sun-Tzu going against the lands of Gandhi over here. UnderTheGun, as you can see, as you were saying, was not that ready to defend against him. Indru, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome to the stream. I do have to point out also we did have quite a few quite a few maneuvers coming up from Titiits, but couldn't manage to break Russia's land over there. It was unfortunate, but it happened. The extra general that Ulhas could have had but didn't get, it was acquired by Russia, and with that general he did manage to keep at bay those Titiits away from his land. Now, if the game would have gone on, somebody would have not had a military alliance because they were in a 4 versus 3 situation, and they didn't have that much faith they're gonna take down Russia entirely, even if the Macedonian land was geared up for war, fully geared up for war. Tomorrow we're gonna have another game, by the way, coming up with give me a second so I can check it out on my Discord somewhere over here. We do have the upcoming streams. Did I set it? Oh my god, I didn't set it. Anyway, I guess it is here somewhere then. Rendezvous. It was on Joe. The SPA going against Tuvu Montingi tomorrow at 1900 GMT. We're gonna have Société Protectrice des Animaux, I believe, if I remember correctly, going against You Want My Thingy, Tuvu Montingi at 1900 GMT. I'm gonna need to update that schedule, and of course put it on Twitch and also on Discord and also everywhere. Thank you so much, by the way, everybody, for everything, everybody. Much appreciated for the follows, much appreciated for the gifts, for the subs, for everything, for the bits, everything. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It allows me to actually put so much work back into the community, and it allows me to develop much easier. Also, I do have to point out I'm developing a blog right now. It's still in the works, OnSpotTV.net. I do hope you're gonna like how it looks after I'm finished with it. I'm gonna try to write something every day over there about different subjects that I like around the world, and of course the information that I find on different channels. Tito's, have a good evening, sir, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. Late Tahoe, it was Ulyss that managed to win against Freritos de la Vega. I do also, I think I need to finish this, right? Choose outcome. It was Ulyss that won over here. Complete prediction. There we go. I do also want to say that on my Discord, if you use exclamation mark Discord over here in the Twitch chat, or you can take a look at the YouTube video in the description down below, you're going to find a link to my Discord where you can find the upcoming games. You can find different stuff going around. Also information about upcoming events, lands, and so on and so forth. It's all up there that you can see, use, and of course talk with me as well. If you're coming up from YouTube, please don't forget to throw this a thumbs up, and I do hope we're going to see each other on the live stream on twitch.tv/OnSpotTV. In the meantime, be great, be awesome, and have some fun with some Civilization 6 gaming. Bye bye.